Hey friend, John MacLennan here, and in this video you're going to learn how to play Livin' on a Prayer as recorded by Bon Jovi on guitar. Now this is a great rock song to learn, and it's going to show you a number of essential rock guitar techniques, like playing riffs that are eighth note based and using palm muting and power chords. I'm going to break it all down for you step by step, but before we jump in, if you're new, I want to hook you up with a gift right away. I put together this awesome fretboard guide that's going to show you the 5 must-know chords and scales to play in any style anywhere on the neck. And I want to give it to you completely for free. Just go to johnmaclennan.com/fretboard guide or use the first link down below to download your copy. All right, well, with that said, let's dive into breaking the song down. Let's break down how to play Livin' on a Prayer as recorded by Bon Jovi on guitar. Now, there's a number of sections here. We're going to start off with the main riff, and this is used for the intro and the verse section. And it's played on electric guitar with a talk box. Here's what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is a 1-bar figure here that uses eighth notes. We're going to start on the low E string, and then we'll play the 7th fret of the 5th string. Then we're going to jump up to the 7th fret of the 6th string, and then play the 5th fret on the 5th string. So that's 1 and 2, and then we'll finish with, that's open low E twice, then the 7th fret, and then the 5th fret on the 5th string. Now I am using a little bit of a palm mute here with my strum hand, so instead of, it's, and I'm really just kind of applying that to the low E string. Now that's an eighth note pattern that lasts 1 bar. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and all the notes are the same length basically. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and now sometimes you can make those a little staccato. And that low E, the way you do that is you play the note and then you rest. So they're all technically eighth notes, but some of them are staccato. So okay, that goes over and over for the intro. And there's a chord progression that's going underneath that. What that is basically just a C with an E in the bass, then a D with an E in the bass, and then an E minor. So that's what the keyboard's playing, but the guitar is. Now that goes over and over until we get to the pre-chorus. And the pre-chorus sounds like this. Then we're into the chorus there. So this pre-chorus section moves to power chords. And what I do is I start out going from a C to a D power chord. And I do that here just on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, playing 3, 5, and 5. Now this is a power chord shape. It's used in millions of rock songs. We're going to play it here and then move it up 2 frets. Then go. So 2 more strums there at the 5th fret. This is a D power chord. We'll go 1, 2, then bring it up 2 more frets to the 7th fret. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Then that goes again. 1, 2. Now on the 3rd time we're gonna go 3, 4, 1. And do a walk down here. So we'll play that 7th fret, but then we'll jump back down to 5 and then down to 3. 2, 3, 4. Then we'll go to D at the 5th fret and go. Okay, so that's what's called a triplet rhythm. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, then we'll go 2 more strums. So it's like triplet, 3, 4, and then we go into the chorus. So here's what the pre-chorus sounds like, played as one piece. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, then the chorus is, of course, the melodies, something like that. And wow, that is high. Bon Jovi hits some seriously high notes on this song. So for this chorus progression, we're gonna go, and you could play power chords. You could use those same shapes if you wanted to, but here I like to fill out the chords a little bit more. Go back to the main riff there. So this chorus is an 8-bar chord progression, and you want to take note of this because we're going to play the same thing later in the song, just higher up the neck. So what I'm playing is an E minor chord. That looks like this: 7, 9, 9, 8. Then we're going to jump down to C here at the 3rd fret, 3, 5, 5, 5. Then we'll bring that up 2 frets, but we're gonna add our pinky down on the 8th fret of the 2nd string. We're gonna go, then take it off. That's a D sus4 to a D. Okay, that's the first half of the chorus. That's what, whoa, we're halfway there. Okay, then we go. Okay, that's G. It's a bar chord here at the 3rd fret. 3, 5, 5, 4, 3, 3. And then to C. Then we do the D sus to D again. Then all of that repeats. Now rhythmically, we're alternating, we're playing some syncopation, and then we're playing on the beat. So this goes like 1 and 2 and, that's syncopated there, so that's on the and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Then on the beat, 1, 2, 3, 4, then syncopate, 1 and 2 and 3. Then on the beat, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it kind of has that cool rhythm that it's alternating between, so. Okay, the first time, we go back to the main riff and everything goes again. Now the second time, we do this little Bon Jovi sings "Living on a Prayer," you know, and it just hangs there. It's like after chorus 2. So what you do is you go, you're on that D sus4 to D, and you drop it down to C, and then you put the G in the bass, and then you go back to C. The rhythm is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, then solo. Okay, then we go to the guitar solo changes. And those changes are exactly the same as the chorus until the very end. We're gonna play. That was all the chorus. Now in the last bar, instead of going up to D sus4 to D, we're gonna go to E minor and play 2 bars building like this. Okay, then after this guitar solo, we come back into the pre-chorus. Now this pre-chorus is just like we did before. But this time it's going to take us into what's called a modulation, where we're going to play that chorus in a new key. So this is what I mentioned earlier in the lesson. So we're going to go C, D, D, E, E, C, 2. Then here we go. Now we're in the new key. Okay, and we repeat that chorus. So what I did was C to D, then D, D, E, E. These are power chords. C, 2, 3, 4, then C, 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 G minor. Okay, right before that chorus, there's a 3/4 bar. We go triplet, and then one extra strum. So triplet, strum, G minor. Then we play the chorus chord progression. Remember, we did this. Do that, but we take it up 3 frets. So all of the chords starting from E minor go up 1, 2, 3. So now it's gonna go G minor, E flat, F sus4, F, then B flat, E flat, F sus4, F, like this. Jovi is literally singing. That is like high for a girl, you know, and that is some crazy range. So basically, you play that progression. And then the usual ending, you know, that just fades out on the recording, but the usual ending that people do is, you know, and that's the Livin' on a Prayer, like what we did before. We went C and put the G in the bass C. We do that 3 frets higher, so it's E flat, and then over B flat, then E flat. And that's how it ends. Congrats on making it through this classic Bon Jovi song. Be sure to take your time with all those parts, from the opening riff to the power chords in the pre-chorus to the full chords in the chorus, and then the key change later in the song where you take everything and shift it up. There's so many valuable techniques and just sort of theory concepts that you can learn from moving a chord progression around the neck and just putting this all together. But that's a lot, so be sure to rewind the video and go over any parts that are unclear, and just know that this stuff takes time to learn. If you're newer to playing, you've got to get muscle memory and develop the strength in your hands to be able to move these things around and just put it all together. So take your time with it, be patient, but keep going. You got this. And to help you even more, make sure to download my ultimate fretboard guide at the first link down below. And this is going to show you the system that I use for basically mapping out the neck. And I think about this when I'm playing anything on guitar. So whether it's a guitar part to a song like this, where I'm using, you know, some single note playing, a riff, and some power chords, or it's just taking a solo or playing a melody like what I did at the beginning of this video. So just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide to grab your copy, or you can use the first link down below completely for free. Also, before you go, leave a comment and let me know your #1 song that you would like to see me teach here next on the channel. I'm putting out tons of song lessons here, so I want to keep helping you out and showing you more things that we can discover in these songs by working it out. So just comment your #1 song down below that you would like to see me teach. Thanks for your support with the videos, and we'll catch you in another one real soon.